Hey guys, welcome to another episode of DR Radio with your host, the Natural Carl B and
Mr. Amazing, Sam H.
How you doing, guys? Hope you had a great weekend so far. Today we're going to be talking about Army of Two.
Yeah, it's one of our favourite game series.
My favourite Army of Two was the second one,
40th Day.
40th Day, which was a great one. What was your favourite Army 2? Probably.
Well, I would probably have to say the same one as you, 40th Day.
Yeah.
I just really like all the gun customization options. The voicing just works.
Yeah.
Salem, voiced by Nolan North, again.
Yep.
Which I just thought was brilliant. It had a good storyline.
Mm.
And one of the main things I liked about that game was the morality choices.
Yeah, you make the decisions of what you want to do.
So, like, you could spare the guy, and
Yeah.
it would show you what happened when you spared him.
They didn't do that in the other ones.
No.
Yeah, we liked that.
My favourite one was where you choose to execute the tiger or don't execute
Yeah.
and he ends up walking down the street and killing a guy.
everyone. Yeah, it's that's the sort of games I like though, the decision making games. Even though sometimes, like in Army of Two, 40th Day, you think the right decision you made was the right one, and it wasn't.
No.
Sometimes it's like you have to be cruel to make it work and stuff.
There was a really funny one.
It was
like,
a little boy, wasn't it? The one
yeah.
where he what was it? He had to go in this room with all the soldiers, and like he used to get shot, and you just see the helmet roll in.
He gets killed. My other was where you rescue that guy who's locked up,
Yeah.
and if you do rescue him, it turns out he's like a paedophile or something. He ends up kidnapping someone.
Yeah. Oh God.
You're thinking, yeah, you've just done a really good thing.
And you find out it isn't.
And he's just
It's totally the opposite. And at the end, you got to make a decision whether to kill your partner or not.
Yeah, I mean, we did it 3 times to see what happened all 3 times.
Yeah, they were really some like really harsh decisions, some like perfect. There was the one where was a soldier. We have to assassinate him.
Oh yeah.
Or let him go. And I think when we first did it, we assassinated him.
Yeah, he ends up shooting him and kicking him off the balcony.
Yeah.
He dies in an alley.
Yeah. I liked it as well because it was like they did the whole comic theme.
Yeah, it
style
turns into
of
comic animation.
Yeah, I like that sort of thing. Yeah, so like 40th Day is my favourite.
Brilliant game.
I mean, when the first one came out, I loved the first one. The first one was brilliant. I liked the bad guy Dalton in it.
He was
Dalton.
bad, huh?
I loved his mask, to be honest. His mask was awesome. He's brilliant.
And we never actually found out if he died or not.
No. That's why I reckon. Don't mind me saying. I reckon. You know, the end of number 3.
Yeah.
If any of you guys played it, where you see. I think he was at the end of it.
You think he was the one that let Salem out of prison?
Salem out of prison, I think, personally. Because you don't, like I said, you don't see him die. And there's no word on him whatsoever.
I mean, he gets mentioned in the second one, but you don't actually know if he's dead or not.
So I've got a feeling he's still alive and he bands up with Salem.
Could be. In a future instalment, we might see him returning.
I mean, I liked number 3. Don't get me wrong. I liked the 2 new characters that you could play with.
Yeah,
I think they're brilliant. The only thing I didn't like, as you probably know, is Salem being bad.
Yeah, I think that was a really silly decision.
It was too drastic, I think, personally, because you play as them through number 1 and number 2. You really get involved in those characters, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, just because I think it's silly anyway, because he kind of was this good guy that all of a sudden just cared about everything, and then all of a sudden the third one he's just like, I don't care about her, I don't care about you, blah blah blah, and it's like, that's not Salem.
No, They really.
Where the hell did that come from?
Kind of ruined his character a little bit.
They did a little bit.
And changing his voice, I didn't agree with him changing
Well, the
his
Joker
voice.
voice.
Yeah, he was a very Joker.
You left me in Shanghai.
I took a bullet for you, man.
I took a bullet for you.
Nah, one thing I did like about number 3 was the overkill mode, where like when you activate it on both pads,
Exploding cars,
And it's just
exploding everything in sight,
ruining
basically.
buildings,
Yeah.
guys going
Yeah,
all over the
it
shop.
was pretty cool. Yeah, no, I did like number 3. I thought number 3 was cool, especially the whole customization
Yeah, that was
of
cool.
the character, uniform, anything. It's not just armor; it's different types of uniform, tattoos,
Armors,
different
masks.
masks. You can make your own masks. I think they did still do that online mask creating, didn't they?
They do. Still do.
Yeah, no, I think that was really good. I enjoyed that very much.
Right, and now we're going to take a brief couple of minute break, and we're going to treat you to a song. This is the main theme from Army of Two, Devil's Cartel, that you'll hear when you start up the game. Love this song.
It is a great song. I enjoyed it.
When it plays during moments of the game.
It's one of those songs that gets you pumped up into the game, get you ready.
Actually done by the same guy who did the music for Iron Man 3.
Yeah. So hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I love that song. It's really good.
And now we're going to briefly talk about where the series is going to be going next, if they're even going to make a fourth one. Because I'm not sure if you know this, but 3 didn't sell all that well.
No, it got started quite badly.
And a lot of people thought 3 was the thing that sunk EA Montreal.
Yeah.
Because they closed it down after the game was made.
Yeah. I reckon that they can still steer it in the right direction. Like I said, what I said just a few minutes ago, if they can kind of put up somehow Dalton teaming up with Salem, creating this big organisation against the Army 2 organisation,
Yeah.
that would be like the ultimate, like, awesome game.
But do you think that if they did that, it would end with Salem actually dying this time?
Possibly. Or it might end with, is it Tyson?
Or Rios?
Rios, there you go. I'm thinking of Gears of War. Rios. Yeah, it might even end like him dying.
Well, he's already lost a leg.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
No, he won't die. He's just indestructible. He can't.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the way I see it, at the end of the day, he's like the new leader of the Armored 2 organisation. If he goes, everything collapses.
Well, you know, what I would like to see if they make a fourth one, I'd like to see maybe one between 40th Day and Devil's Cartel, where it shows like Salem maybe showing signs of descent into betrayal and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, a few more adventures with the two of them.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Just to show that he wasn't always bad, something maybe drove him to it.
I don't know why. I mean, to me, I could always see him slightly... I mean, Rios was always Mr. Nice Guy, followed by the rules, soldier.
Yeah.
And Salem was never like that.
No, he
was kind of like, you know, whatever we got told to do, we do it, but I'm going to do it in the way I want to do it.
He always wanted the money.
Yeah, it was always about the money with him. So I could kind of see Salem kind of turning slightly, but I never actually expected him to be the main bad guy at number 3.
No, that was quite a shock, I admit.
So,
Because we all thought he was dead. We thought he blew up.
yeah.
And then he turned out to be El Diablo.
Yeah, El Diablo. And his really cool mask.
Yeah.
Don't you get that?
You can.
Yeah.
You can buy his mask and his armour for El Diablo.
Yeah. No, that's really awesome. I mean, which character was your favourite character from number 3? The new 2?
Well, I suppose it would probably have to be the one I was, Alpha.
Alpha.
Because I love the line he says right when you're fighting in the big old street.
Yeah.
And he says, what is it? Are we crazy? Why are they running up this street? Oh, are they crazy enough to do this? And Bravo goes, well, we did that. Then Alpha goes, well, that's because we're fucking awesome. And it was true.
Yeah. Nah, Escomon's got to be the other one. I don't know why. He's just crazy. He's just like, he's one of those people who just don't seem to think, just do. They just go straight for it, you know. Like, hard hitter, just don't want to stop. Like, oh.
I thought they were both good.
They're both good. I mean...
If they make another game with them two instead of Rios and Salem, I'd be fine with that.
I'd be happy. Like I said, I had no problems with those characters whatsoever. I know there was quite a few people that had problems with trying to get used to those types of characters.
Yeah.
But to me, they fit in well for like the style of the game.
It worked.
So, and I reckon that if it had them two in it, and even if it was just them two, they've been told that they got to try and chase down Salem, and then they're in some sort of the new game. There was like a twist or a turn into it. I'll still be happy with that. I'll still buy it. I'll still play it. Because at the end of the day, Army 2, we played that together since the first one came out.
Brilliant, loved it.
And then it just went on to the second and then the third, and you know, it doesn't mean we're not gonna stop.
The thing I like about Army 2 is that it is a game that is made for two people playing. And there's not many games like that. I mean, you can play it on your own, And I've played it on my own.
I played on mine.
And it wasn't as fun.
It's not as fun. When you play it with two people, it's so fun.
It is one of those games that you've got to play with two people.
It's cool because it's also like it's making not just decision for yourself, but decision with your partner as well. So it works perfectly.
Now, hand on heart, do you think they'll make a fourth one?
I reckon they'll make a fourth one. Sooner or later down the line, I reckon they'll make a fourth one.
Because it does have a loyal fan base. I mean,
let's think about this really. They've done 3 for Xbox 360 and PS3.
Yeah.
Just to make that, and at the end of number 3, they said that they're going to go on a little bit of break, and then they're going to go right back into it.
Yeah.
Right.
More missions.
And when you see Salem at the end, that just says it. Really.
Yeah, they wouldn't have put that in.
They wouldn't put that in otherwise. So clearly, there's going to be a number 4. Obviously for next gen.
Yeah, it won't be for this gen.
Won't be for this gen, but I could definitely see them doing another one.
It needs to happen.
Yeah, it definitely needs to happen. But yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of DR Radio.
Love it.
And join us next week for the next episode.
Yeah.
As always, like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our channel, DR Television 1987. Follow us on Facebook.
You mean Twitter?
Twitter.
That too.
And Google Plus us. As your host, the Natural Carl B. And
Mr. Amazing, Sam H.
Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we see you in the next one. You take care of yourself, and as always,
only the strong survive.
See you later.
Adios.
Bye.